Ready, steady, go! That's how our day began. The kids were giggling. Okay, ready? You ready? Come on. Ready? Steady. Go! Whee! Ready? Ready? Steady. Whee! Yeah. Come on. Ella. Ready? Coming back from the shop with three of them, Charlotte, Antoinette, Alexander, was as always an adventure in itself. We didn't buy too much, but with a family our size, even a small shopping trip somehow fills the bags to the brim. The best part? Family comedy never ends. Things are apparently so bad that my husband was caught jokingly nibbling the cat food. No worries, he's not switching diets. It's just that the fish we bought for the cats turned out to be chili flavored. Imagine our poor cats' faces when they sniffed spicy chili fish. Needless to say, they weren't impressed. The real reason for today's shopping trip was chicken. Chicken is my lifesaver, my magic ingredient. With chicken, you can always make something out of nothing. 2.5 kilos cost us 230 baht. Not too bad. Enough for one, maybe even 2 meals for all of us. I also wanted pork neck for mince meat, but there wasn't any, so I picked up another cut, about 148 baht per kilo. It might not be exactly what I had in mind, but it will do for meatballs or a casserole. That already gives me at least 2 dinners to work with. Then the regulars: sugar, oil, bread, and of course cat food. Normally I go to the bigger shop further away because our cats have their favorites, but it's pricier and requires the car. Today I just grabbed a few pouches nearby, enough for 2 days. The cats will survive, and besides, they always get a little chicken from our meals anyway. Milk in Thailand is a whole different story. It's expensive. 1 carton costs 100 baht and barely lasts us half a day. So every time I put it in the basket, I wince a little, but milk is milk. And then naturally the kids found their treasures. They each picked out little candy draggies, 10 baht a pack, then gummy bears. And then came the ice cream incident. On the shelf in big letters it said, "Promotion 20 baht." Perfect. Everyone could have one. At the checkout, however, the cashier smiled and said, 49 baht each. By then, of course, the kids were clutching their ice creams with stars in their eyes, so what could I do? I sighed, paid, and let them have their treat. Grace got a smaller one, and the older kids had theirs. A pricey indulgence, but the happiness was worth it. Back home, unpacking the shopping is always its own event. Out came burger buns, because with those I can quickly fry some chicken and make easy, cheap burgers. Hot dog buns, breading mix for chicken, vegetables like bananas, lettuce, onions, and peppers. And of course, water. We buy big bags of sparkling water every day. 1 bag lasts us only a single day and costs about 100 baht. By the time I looked at all the bags on the counter, I realized we had spent about 1,800 baht between 2 shops. And that's the reality. A big family means big grocery bills, even when you try to keep things simple. But now came the real challenge. What can I cook today that will stretch all of this into meals for 13 people? Luckily, we had some leftovers from yesterday. A bit of pasta, some baked rice, and a pot of plain rice too. Leftovers are treasures here. Nothing goes to waste. So I decided to make a baked pasta casserole from yesterday's pasta. I minced the meat I had bought, a whole bowl of it, and split it. Some for the casserole, some for meatballs. That's 2 meals covered already. Then, with the leftover rice, I decided on baked fried rice with chicken, egg, onions, garlic, and chili. That way, yesterday's dinner transforms into today's new dish. That's really the rhythm of our home. Cook, save, reuse, transform. Nothing gets thrown away. Somebody always shows up to happily finish what someone else couldn't eat. In a family of 13, there's always an appetite waiting. Cooking in Thailand has its quirks though. The metal pans heat up so quickly that everything smokes in seconds. Garlic burns before you can even blink, onions too. No wonder so many Thai families cook outdoors. The smoke is unbelievable. I learned that lesson again today. Garlic in too early, and within seconds it was black. I laughed at myself, started over, and carried on. Despite the chaos, the fried rice turned out delicious. I tossed in marinated chicken pieces with oyster sauce, soy sauce, a pinch of Maggi, and then added rice on top. It sizzled and steamed, and within minutes we had a meal that smelled like heaven. A quick taste test, not too spicy, just a little kick. Served with crisp iceberg lettuce and a fried egg on top, it was a perfect, simple, aromatic dish. While the rice was baking, I turned back to the pasta. Onions sizzling, tomato sauce bubbling, minced meat mixing in. Then I made a quick bechamel sauce from milk and flour, layered it with the pasta, topped it with cheese, and slid it into the oven. Half an hour later, we'd have golden, bubbling casserole, comfort food for a crowd. Meanwhile, Alexander rescued the last portion of green noodles from the fridge. For him, it was the perfect portion. He warmed it up and proudly declared it his meal. That's another thing about us. There's always a way to turn a leftover into something someone wants. By the time everything was done, I looked around and realized with just 2 chicken breasts, some old pasta, and yesterday's rice, we had managed to prepare a full table of meals. Fried rice with chicken, pasta casserole, green noodles, and even potatoes with goulash reheated from yesterday. Enough to fill every plate and still have some variety. And as if cooking for 13 wasn't lively enough, the kitchen turned into a mini concert hall.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
Mom. Ah! You.
Here I am. Here I am. How do you do?
Mommy, thank you, Mommy. I had a sorry. I had a study. Mommy.
Here I am. Here I am. How do you?
Mommy, thank you.
Here I am. Here I am. How do you do?
Mommy, better, Mom. What I do.
Here I am. Here I am.
How did it do?
Gracie, do you love mommy?
Yeah. Mommy, yeah. Mommy,
Who are you? You singing Elliot? Mommy Elliot?
Mommy, Ranger, Mommy, are you?
Maybe sing alphabet. A, B, C, D.
D-I-D-E-I-A-J. How about baby?
Hello, baby poo.
A B C D E F I D J. How about B? I S L E B W X I C E.
No.
Nama Ama A C C E. Not the A B C. That's you.
Good job. Mm.
C D E I D H I J. Elbow baby. U I S U E B. U X Y and Z.
Yay! Good job. Wait, A is for. Now listen. A is for apple.
Apple!
B is for B.
Violet!
Okay. C is for.
Cat!
Good job. D is for.
Dog!
Yes. E is for.
Elephant!
F is for.
Berry!
What? Fish. Fish.
Elephant!
Okay. F. G is for.
Gorilla!
Goat. Can you say goat?
Coat!
H is for.
Octopus!
Hippopotamus. Hippo.
Hey, ball!
I is for.
Eagle!
Good job. J is for.
Koala!
And what?
Koala!
I don't know what that is. J. What can J be for?
Fish!
Not the fish. Jacket. Let's go jacket.
Jacket!
K is for.
Koala!
Kalala. Okay.